Hey, welcome to Sunshine's Conversations with Dragons. This reading is for my beautiful Scorpios for March 2020. Scorpios, what is good? I hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. We're going to get this reading on and see what messages you have for March. I am uber excited, Scorpios, so here we go. I, Sunshine, stand before the divine and ask that my ego be set aside so I may be a pure channel for this reading for Scorpio. I ask for the assistance of my angels, archangels, divine spirits, spirit guides, dragons, unicorns, gods, goddesses, and ancestors, and ask that I be protected from energies that are not mine. Divine, your presence is always welcome, and I am always grateful. Thank you for assisting Scorpio on their highest possible path. Scorpios! What's up, babes? So I wanted to thank you. Yes, having a moment. To tell you how beyond grateful I am for your continuous support. I have reached slightly over 100 subscribers, and I'm thankful for that. Thank you for taking this journey with me. Allow me to be a part of yours. You guys are absolutely amazing. So yay you, yay me. And of course, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you are just now popping through, even if you decide not to subscribe, I thank you for sharing your amazing energy with us. Allow me to be a part of your journey, and you being a part of mine. So I am most grateful for that. Scorpios, if any part of this reading doesn't resonate with you, leave it here. It's for another Scorpio. Take only what belongs to you. Only what belongs to you. Okay? And see what messages do you have from my beautiful Scorpios for March of 2020. Yes, I am very much giggling. Here we go. The moon. And I'm taking a deep breath with this because I love this card. It says intuitive. Listen to the songs of your soul. At this moment, I want you to take a deep breath in and blow it out. I want you to take a deep breath in, inhaling all of that love and light, exhaling doubt and fear. One more time, I want you to inhale deep. Hear the songs of love in your spirit. Exhale doubt and fear. And then I want you to trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek some solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. 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 Scorpio, you are loved. So, trust in your intuition. We know we see the signs all the time and we just kind of dust them under the rug. Now it is asking you to trust your intuition, which is something that you should have been doing, but you have been doubting. So let go of that doubt and fear, okay? It wants you to emerge from your busy life. You are always moving around, going places, trying to figure out to hang out with this group of people, go see that person, go do this. It's asking you to take some time and seek some solitude, some self-care. And not just that, so not just self-care, but that time for you to um, take notice of your thoughts. What comes up for you when you sit in solitude, when you are sitting there in your moment? And it doesn't have to be quiet, but just that time to yourself, without the kids, without the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the spouses, without the job, without, what are you doing for yourself in that moment? Like, say you normally are out moving and shaking, going, we got date night tonight, or we're going to the club tonight, or we're going to catch the movies tonight, we're going to do these things. What are you doing to yourself, for yourself? How are you caring for yourself? Okay, I want you to take notice of that. And I want you to take the time to journal. And I want you to tell me or read out loud to yourself. You don't have to share it with me if you choose not to, but what comes up for you? Okay? And when it comes up, how do you feel when that comes up? Because it's when you're in solitude, that allows you to work through some things that maybe you haven't wanted to. You tried to stay busy so you didn't have to deal with whatever. Okay? But it also says recognize that you are unique. And you already know that. Your light shines bright and shines a little different from everyone else. And it's a beautiful thing that it does. Okay? And even in all of your uniqueness, I want you to know that you are loved. You are loved way beyond um the measurements that you could think, right? Because you are divinely loved. And that's really is a beautiful thing. It's absolutely amazing. So as you are trusting yourself, as you are taking care of yourself, that you are loving on yourself, some of the things that come up for you guys is finances. This fish talks about finances. Look at these beautiful fish. And it is just a flowing. So this card shows up and it talks about finances. It talks about business, wealth, abundance, and value. Okay. So I want you to know, one, you have to know your own worth and your own value before anyone else can. You are setting the stage for everything. So if you imagine a play going on, right? There's a stage and there are prompts, say that right, prompts. And different aspects of that are your core beliefs. So your core beliefs are in these different things, okay? Represented by the couch, represented by a fish tank, represented by a TV or a meditation room, or represented by different things. These are your core values, what you value to be important. Okay, so take notice of that stage play right now. That's when you look at that stage, what do you see for yourself? Look at that. See what that representation is to you. What does that couch mean to you? What does the what does the fish tank mean to you? If that's what shows up, of course. But what are those things mean to you? Okay, and then I want you to look at how you're caring for those things. Okay, so for some of you, you are building a business, or you are considering a business venture. Okay, now when I see these fish, I see that all is flowing in in for you. There's a flow coming in, and it's a constant flow, and it is a bounty, a flow of abundance. Okay, that's showing up for you. So that representation is a absolutely a beautiful thing. It represents a wealth. Okay, and if you think of this, when you think of the word abundance, it doesn't always mean monetary abundance. It doesn't necessarily mean money per se. It could mean abundance of connections, abundance of growth. It can mean abundance of a lot of things. Now, when people think of fish, they do think of that, right? And if that's what it is for you, that's beautiful. But know that it could be your business growing. It could be you're growing in the job that you're in. Could be growing in a relationship. But if you're starting a business right now, or you're considering starting a business right now, that card is amazing for you, right? Now, you also have the judgment card, which is really funny because I kept seeing the word judgment in a reading. Well, I kept saying judgment, and the card was not judgment, it was justice. And so I kept calling this card. I was like, this card is going to show up somewhere because I keep saying this word. Um, but this card is showing up for you because it's a rebirth. So if you are starting over, starting a business, starting a fresh start for yourself, like now you're paying attention to your intuition, and because of that change, you have this abundance coming in. This card actually talks about a rebirth, a new you. It also talks about legal issues being worked out. It also shows up in decisions that are in your favor. And it also talks about choices that have to be made. Now, for some people, this is a representation of Archangel Gabriel, and he does not blow his horn for just anybody. Okay. For some of you, have a second chance at love or a relationship that's coming back around, an opportunity there. And some of you are just, you know what, I'm ready for this big change that's coming in. And I'm going to go ahead and walk the walk. And she is walking the walk up here to this clearing. Okay. She is taking these steps for these change because she's ready for something different. So whether it be the relationship for some of you, or the legal issues, that issue is going to resolve. Okay. So if you get a letter in the mail, don't be surprised at that, and don't be surprised at that it's in your favor. Okay. There's also a representation of government. Now, I know everybody's been getting these crazy notifications about this is so and so's campaign. You have the self-criticism card. It says, we, your angels, ask you to please be compassionate toward yourself. While you are in solitude or not, be compassionate with yourself. It says, observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you, and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, and even if at times you think that you are less than perfect, remember that God and divine perfection exist in all things. I like to call that perfect imperfections, right? We were made this way, okay? We're hard on ourselves about how we handle our finances, our weight, our relationships, our all these different things, right? How when we could procrastinate, just all different things. And I want you to remember that, again, we set the vibration or the tone for other people. So if we are always criticizing ourselves, what does that say? That we don't love ourselves enough. And we are not okay with telling other people that we don't love ourselves enough. We are not telling other people or anything. We're not sending that vibration out in the universe. So take time to love on yourself. Be grateful for the amazing being that you are, the loving person that you are. Okay? Be okay with taking time for yourself. Being okay with re-examining your finances, re-examining your relationships. Um, Look at all of those things because it does make a difference and it is okay to do that. Okay? But love on yourself. Be gentle with yourself. For the things that you didn't get to today, be okay with, okay, let me readjust and see how I can have this flow into tomorrow. But love on yourself for all of those things. Okay? You have the Empress. Now, the beautiful thing about that, especially after the self-criticism card, very fitting. The Empress shows up. It is talks about your harvest. Um, harvest, like you planted seeds and now it's growing. You can go get it, harvest. But the Empress is the female energy or the feminine strength of the universe, and she gives you this creativity and your the divine energy of female energy of the universe talks about fertility. Okay, so as some of you fertile as in baby and fertile as in birthing something new. So she helps you create the idea, the thought of the amazing things that you are wanting to bring forth into the universe. And of course, the emperor is the actual bringing it in, but the divine thought of it. Okay, the divine creativity of it, creating that. So that thought is coming in, and it's going to change some things. Okay, and you have planted many seeds and have watered them and nurtured them, and you're like, when is this going to show up? Poof! It's harvest time. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, my beautiful Scorpios. Again, if you would like a personal reading, head over to conversationswithdragons.com. Be happy to help you there. Thank you again for being a part of my journey. Until next time, I am sending you love, light, and hugs. Smile, you are loved, and that is such a beautiful thing.